What's up, guys? I just took the video right now. Let's see what the market is cooking for us. So start off with the big goat. XAUUSD. The current structure for gold, not very much, but very simple for you to understand. Actually, as you can see, we broke this kind of a level. We broke it, went above. Now we came back to play at this zone, you know. So this is what we might be anticipating. If we come above, we test it, buy, and then if we go below. Right now, if you play below there, you might push to this next support line here, 2955. So this is the current structure for gold. Not much. I don't like these. Don't judge me. I don't like these guys. Just draw them for market structure, you know. But this is how gold is looking, bro. How it's looking. We had a impulse to the upside again. Came back here. We broke out, as you can see, had a nice retest. Also retesting these zones over here. We had a nice retest, and then we had a clean sell here with a spike out, you know. So right now, just waiting for the market to just push above, retest this zone, and then it might potentially add more trades, because this there risky entry that I took here, we took it on the 15-minute time frame. As soon as this candle is this structure here broke out of this, I took the buys, and yeah, let's see how it flows for the week. Also, we have USDCAD on my watch list. This guy is looking clean, bro. Starting on the daily time frame, we can see that we're in a type of bearish flag, bearish trade, bearish. We are bearish, right? So the daily is bearish. As you can see, we had a support structure. It came, rejected. For a time, we came back here, broke out. And right now, just playing around the zone, possibly waiting for a reversal structure over here, confirming to us that we might actually have a push down here, you know. So we might be interested in taking this trade if we have clean structure, breaking this zone over here. As you can see, we pushed above, failed to break, came back, and then now we're kind of like playing on top of it, you know. If you have a clean bearish move with a clean retest, if you enter this trade, man, I won't lie to you, it looks clean, looks solid, potentially push for 1:2, 1:1, 1:3, really a minimum of 1:2, you know. Yeah, so let's check out USDJPY. USDJPY is this guy, man. You saw I didn't post the video from last week, but I'll probably post these videos consistently because I have a video that I've been cooking. So yeah, I'll probably post it very soon. As you can see, let's remove all the footprints in this trade so we can clearly see what's happening. So this is USDJPY and on the daily time frame. We had a clean push to the upside, change in structure. This is the previous, this high is lower than this one, so we have higher high, and then now we're starting to have change in structure, starting to have lower highs, you know, lower highs and lower lows. So now the market structure is changed. We had a clean push, we respected this zone over here. As you can see, we had a consolidation to the upside, and yeah, we broke out of this wedge, and we broke out of another wedge too for us to have this clean sell. So now we are currently waiting for another entry. Might possibly enter this zone over here. You can see this might be our entry zone. Might wait for a retest up to here and potentially continue with the sells, might wait for a retest up here and then continue with the sells. So might be waiting for this structure trade, and once another extra confirmation, you can clearly see that this zone was 61.8. So yeah, I'm expecting market to actually push above up to this zone. If we break above it, that the market structure is kind of changing. But it won't change exactly until we break above this previous high over here. This is the 4-hour touch chart. Don't forget, if we break above here, it means that we broke this previous two highs over here, which is now we are going to have a higher high and potentially a higher low. So that's USDJPY. This guy is on my watch list this week, but USDJPY, man, probably give it a break for a while. Checking again, we have AUDUSD. AUDUSD clean structure, and I'm proud of this guy after I almost blown my account 3 times. But yeah, the clean guy, clean structure. He needs you to know how to trade the Trump markets. You can't trade the Trump markets like you're trading like a trader. You have to be careful and always adapt. So this is AUDUSD. As you can see, we have a clean bearish structure over here. Clean bearish structure with a clean wedge. You can see that somewhat a wedge here that we recently broke below. Having said that, on the daily, you can clearly see that we had a wedge that we clearly broke below, because we also were forming this nice head and shoulder pattern over here. As you can see, I was also in line with this head and shoulder pattern. A clean break below of this head and shoulder pattern. So I wanted to take the area of interest for this for the daily time frame actually, so we can clearly see where our retest zone might probably be in the upcoming future. So we have these highs over here. You can clearly see them. Let's go back. And this is low, man. This is low for sure. And you can see. Here we go. Here we go again. There's something in this zone. So now I just am wasting it for now. So as you can see, guys, there's some of this person over here. This zone is kind of like our area of interest, because we've been respecting this zone for a while. So you can see, take this candle and just shove them all there. Shove them all there. As you can see, this is our area of interest. Anytime we come and we play around this zone, we just have above it, we buy, below it, we sell. So I'm expecting potential pullbacks to this zone here, pullbacks, and then might enter clean sell over there. So this is the trade for the week. I'm in love with this one too, but this trade will probably happen on Wednesday or something, so check them out Wednesdays or Thursdays. So USD is kind of the same as AUDUSD. You can see these are correlating pairs. They look the same, they are the same. We have a head and shoulder structure with a fake out and a clean bearish move. over here I'm expecting a pullback up to this zone over here, expecting a pullback up to this zone. You might see where we cook. As you can see, we came back to the zone. I couldn't enter the trade. I was working somewhere else, so this trade actually worked out, but I almost hit the stop loss of this trade. And then now I'm expecting a pullback over here before we actually continue with the sellers. GBPUSD is quite an interesting trade for me, and this trade might actually cook from Tuesday, anywhere from tomorrow, Monday GMT +2, or Tuesday. Let's see if this one is still recording. It's still recording. So we have a clean structure over here. We have GBPUSD, as you can see. So this guy over here is looking clean, right? So they came back to the test this zone over here, which is clearly important on the smaller time frame. Should supposed to be here. Yeah. So there's no 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breakout. Yeah. So GBPUSD is what we're looking at for this guy. Clean market structure, as you can see. We break above, we might have clean bullish moves, but I think the market is kind of exhausted. As you can see, the market has been pushing above for quite some time right now. I think it needs to catch a breather, maybe come back to these lows and test these lows over here, come back here, and then potentially continue the upside. So we might take this trade Tuesday or Wednesday, so we might put it there, GBPUSD, looking solid. Next we have EURUSD on the list. EURUSD, clean market structure, I won't lie, solid, as you can see. Let's just use my previous data that I've been using. These are the lows, currently broke out of them. These are the highs actually. You see, we're expecting them nicely. Then we just broke out of these highs over here, which of course it means we are buying. It means this guy is ready for buys, because he literally broke out of a channel, of a resistance, like of a lot of things. But this is extra confirmation trade, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a test over here. We might expect some pushes to the upside, if not here, probably around this zone maybe here, but we might expect some push to the upside. You never know when the buys might actually happen in Trump market. Very unpredictable, but with a good risk to reward ratio, man, you're bound to succeed. Always have a good risk to reward ratio. And no matter what, man, just survive, man. Survive when it's a losing streak. Always know when to survive, when to enter a trade and when not to enter a trade. Just know yourself to that point that you won't need a lot of things. You won't need external information for you to actually know what to do. But you just do it because it makes you feel good. Not because you need it, because you're currently a failure, but because it makes you feel good to learn something new. So this is the current structure for the USD. I love the setup. As you can see, like the push, with both these lows over here. Doji candlesticks have a bullish engulfing. This trade is solid, man. I might even take this trade as soon as the market opens. As soon as market opens, I might take the trade. And see where it can potentially go, man. Clean trade, I won't lie. Love it. Love this trade, man. Love it so much. So we have EURUSD and USDCAD as our first trades. USDCHF, more or less the same as USDCAD. Actually the same, man. As you can see, we have a double top structure over here. Yeah, we have a double top structure. And potentially pushes to the downside or the upside, depending on which side is breaking. As you can see, we might come back here Oh, we're under 15 minutes. Like, I'm amazed. Like, why is it so small? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I already analyzed the trade for this setup over here. As you can see, we have a head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, with a breakout. We're expecting a pullback to the upside, retest these highs, retest these previous lows over here, giving us extra confirmation that the market is failing to push above. Failing to push above, and then we'll showcase and enter ourselves from there. USDCAD also looks in ahead of USDJPY and AUDUSD. GBPUSD, man, I don't want to trade this guy for a while because of what he did to me, but I don't hate him. I'm not taking past data to judge me. I'm just like, I just want to take a break from the old GBPUSD for a while. What is it, the GBPUSD? So that's it, guys. That's it for the week. USD might potentially take a trade anytime soon. As soon as the market opens, we might potentially take a buy entry over here, risking 50% of the account on this trade. Not saying it's a high probability trade. It might put back up to this zone over here. So we'll be very skeptical about how we let our trades run. USDCAD, quite the same thing. Might take the trade as soon as possible. Just waiting for a clean bearish engulfing this trade, engulfing these previous 3 candlesticks, and a nice retest to the upside, giving us a nice confirmation entry over there. GBPUSD, more or less the same as USD, but we have the potential of actually breaking below and retesting and pushing above. If not, we might enter for a trade. Might wait for a trade as soon as we break below over here, retest, break below, and then enter a setup here. If it respects these highs over here, we might actually push to the downside from this zone over here. So yeah, we have a lot of options. AUDUSD, probably a Wednesday trade. USDCAD, probably soon, probably Wednesday too. USDJPY, same thing as NZD and GBP. So guys, I just hope you're going to have the best week of your life, the best week in your trading career. Guys, I always love you so much.